Hi, everyone. So, we are going to spend some time this week digging deeper into the life of Agatha Christie. We're going to look at her famous detective Hercule Poirot next week and start reading some of her writing. But before we do that, I'd like to build on the work that we did last week. So, we looked last week at her background, some things about her writing. She is actually one of the most famous writers in the world, probably second only to William Shakespeare as writers in the English language. So that's kind of amazing. And she wrote very popular detective stories that spanned all the way from the 1920s into the 1970s, up until her death. And then they're still being read today. They're being made into films. I know Amazon bought the rights to some of them and have been remaking them recently. So, really popular, and people, I think, can really connect with her characters. But before we dive into those stories, I would like to share with you some real life mystery that occurred for Agatha Christie in her own personal experience. So she had a disappearance. She actually just kind of vanished for 11 days. People thought she was kidnapped. I actually included for you a day by day of the reporting because the newspapers were reporting this all around the world. And very famously, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the writer of Sherlock Holmes, tried to conduct a seance where he tried to contact her spirit to see if she was dead. He was very into the occult and Ouija boards and psychics and spirit guides. And so he tried and failed to reach her, and so he declared very famously, "She must be alive because she is not dead. I can't reach her." But I don't know if that's the only way to really know. But definitely, it was a huge media firestorm, and people around England went out into the countryside, into the woods, looking for her to see if they could find her body. People were just shocked and concerned because they loved her writing and she was a celebrity, and suddenly she disappeared. So I've included for you a video link that kind of sets up the situation of her disappearance and then that day by day reporting, as well as a new article from someone who published a book recently that kind of speculates about what may have caused her to disappear. Now, she refused for her whole life to comment on this situation. Reporters asked her, even 20, 30 years later, what really happened? And she would never discuss it. She said, "I don't know. I don't remember." But I'm curious to hear your thoughts as you read through this and you watch this video. Do you believe that? Do you believe she really didn't remember? Or do you think that this was something that she planned? Or do you think that maybe this was something she couldn't control and it just kind of happened to her? So check out that information. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. I have my own theories, of course, but I'm always interested to see what you guys think about stuff like this. It was a really interesting case and real life that occurred, about 60, 70 years ago. But this famous mystery writer embroiled in her own mystery case is kind of ironic. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you soon. Have a great week.